Deploying only 2 towers down in an alternate Bloons Rounds scenario in Chimps is definitely much harder than the regular old Chimps. So today we're going to be doing this with the Master Bomber and the Wizard Lord Phoenix. So let's see how well we're going to be doing today in this adventure here. I'll just lay out the rules for you so you can see what's going on here and there. So we need to put down our ninja first because of the fact that we're going to need camo detection right off the bat here. Yeah, see camo here, we wouldn't be able to do it with the wizard monkey out because of the fact it would be too expensive to try and get monkey sense right off the bat. But we do need to put our wizard monkey down, and we need to go straight for fireball because round 10 we're going to be encountering some leads, which we're going to need a means of popping them with. Wait a minute, are these balloons faster or is it just me? No, it's just my hallucination going on there. There we have our fireball up and running, which is lovely. Now round 10, let's see what we can do here. And as you can see, at some point throughout the later portion of this round, we're going to be having 2 lead balloons. There we go, there's one and there's the other. We need the fireball here and there in order to pop those. And we have these few left, so hopefully we're able to get through them. Lovely. Okay, so there's that. Intense magic and monkey sense, solely due to the fact that then both of our towers can, by default, pop camo balloons, which is going to be good because there are going to be camo leads in which we're going to solely rely on our wizard monkey in order to pop all of them. But then again, at some point we will be having flash bombs, which is going to be helpful for popping leads. I'm still under the spell of a virus that I cannot name on YouTube because, well, YouTube doesn't really like you saying it without putting some kind of bulletin below the video itself telling you about it. But you know what I mean. You've heard about it unless you've been living under a rock for the past 4 years. Anyways, sharp shuriken, caltrops, and where are we going to go next? I think wall of fire is going to be our next objective. I think we're going to get Wizard Lord Phoenix first before the Master Bomber, just so that then we can have that Phoenix constantly around the map. Here we go, our camo lead is right there. The only balloon that spawns on round 24 is a single camo lead. But then again, that's probably all it needs in order to defeat you. Round 28, a bunch of regrow leads, not an issue for us. And we have flash bomb now. So now our wizard is no longer the only means of being able to pop lead balloons, which is good. Here's another bunch of leads, camo leads this time. Not an issue. Right, we're going to go with Dragon's Breath first, and then we're going to go for, oh gosh, what's the other thing? Summoning Phoenix, isn't that what it's... Yeah, Summon Phoenix. Maybe we'll say that it's as chimps-like as possible. Like, you can't sell... Obviously, I'll just put double cash disabled by default. No lives lost because we put it at 1 life, and the maximum lives is 1. Monkey knowledge disabled, powers disabled, and no continues. Although always within a challenge editor, you will always be able to have continues because you're trying to prove that it is possible without actually being possible in a single run. If you catch my drift there. Okay, Dragon's Breath, which will make our wizard even more powerful than it was beforehand. Black balloons, ceramics, white balloons for round 37, and we're all good in the neighborhood. Round 39, a few separated zebra balloons, and then after that should be ceramics. Sticky bomb in place. I prefer the sticky bomb when it was able to throw bombs outside of the range of the ninja itself. I preferred it when it was able to throw bombs at like 50% of its outside of its vicinity. But then the Master Bomber still holds that trait where it's able to throw a bomb regardless of how far away a Moab is. Here we go. Gonna need that big Moab damage in order to clear these. The big challenge, I think, in this entire run is going to be round 100. Okay, we'll summon Phoenix, so if we are ever needing a bit more firepower and we need the Phoenix itself, then it's ready for us to be able to use it. But I don't really want to use it, just solely because I don't want to just spam it and then it's like, oh, we needed it at a particular moment. You'll notice in Alternate Bloons Rounds as well, there are a lot more rounds that consist of purple balloons, so just keep that in mind if you're ever just going for like magic only balloons, because you're gonna have yourself a very hard time. Round 49, a bunch of regrows here. Yeah, like the cache bug is probably more exploitable in Alternate Bloons Rounds because of the fact there are many more rounds with regrow balloons on them. Let's see, round 50 is done and dusted. I'll say that for future context, but we know it's going to happen. There we go, round 51. So as far as I know of, I think this is the only non-hero combination that there is when it comes to a 2 Tower Chimps when it comes to Alternate Bloons Rounds. I could be wrong about that factor, but from what I heard, this is like one of the only, if not the only combos that you can do. Right, and it's understandable because both of these are very powerful in their own ways. You've got the ability of a Wizard Lord Phoenix, and then you have the Master Bomb that is just always spamming out those bombs at the balloons, sorry, at the mowers themselves. Round 54, our first BFB has spawned, and you go down like that. It's weird in Alternate Bloons Rounds that a fortified Moab appears before a regular Moab. Just keep that in mind. Round 57, a bunch of fortified Moabs alongside another BFB that's spawned on this round. Oh dear, having that virus is not cool whatsoever. Not cool whatsoever at all. It sucks. It makes you feel so deflated. It affects people different ways. Like some people have it quite mildly, where like got a sore throat, have a big ass headache, feeling more tired than usual. Sometimes I get the shakes at night uncontrollably, sorry. And it's, well, what do I do about this, honestly? Just try and sleep. Then other times it doesn't feel like you can sleep. Round 60 is here with a fortified BFB. Lovely. And there we go. There's that round dealt with a few stragglers here and there. Oh, red's lovely for recharge for your abilities. I'll grab a bunch more purples. That's just what we need on a Friday night, isn't it? Okay, we're going to need to use our Phoenix here and there because we're going to have issues with purples and trying to get to maps because of the blockage of purples. Right, so you're going to be set on strong actually so that you can actually target these, because I really need these to be looked at first beforehand. But yeah, we're having a big struggle here because of the fact that the attacks from our wizard keeps being blocked by all these purples. So what are we to do about this? Uncertain. I do want us to be able to target all this, but unfortunately these purples are just blocking our projectiles, which is not good. And there's some of those as well. We need to set it back to first. Okay, so I think that should be our issues done and dealt with. So have the ninja on strong so that it's always targeting the purples at that given point in time. So round 62 is done. So that's our first round of difficulty, round 62. Round 63. Can we do this ability-less? Oh, this time they're camo ceramics. And then there's a bunch of Moabs here that will spawn their own bunch of ceramics. Lovely. Okay, so round 63 is easier than round 62 in this case. Unbelievable, isn't it? The new Etienne skin that's coming up around, update 39 looks really cool. It's like, unlike the default skin or the alien skin, it's going to be like a tome in which Etienne is able to summon its own version of drones and like the big drone that orbits, so the UCAV that orbits around the sky. I wonder what they're going to be actually. Like, we got the hint from Ninja Kiwi that we was going to get something akin to a Spirit Walker for update 39, but I think the third skin of Etienne is the Spirit Walker in a way. It's able to summon spirits from its tome. Hey, it's the funny round 69, and we got ourselves again a bunch of purples, but they're not as annoying this time because there's not as many of them. And there are other kinds of balloons in there as well, which we can pop with both both towers here. We can afford the Master Bomber now, but I'm gonna save up for the Wizard Lord Phoenix first. I think people would agree that that is the right decision to make. Also, if we pop the mobs too quickly, then we're just going to be overrun with a whole bunch of PS that we don't have on hand. Oh, hello. That was... Oh, we popped everything else aside from a green balloon. That's just very fascinating. So yeah, we're going to use the ability on this round. Use it then and there. Just keep on popping the fortified mobs here, thank you. And that's our ability used up for the time being. Thank you so much to everybody that wished me a happy birthday yesterday on my video of 2 Megapop Sub Commander. It was really lovely to see everybody's comments here and there about my birthday and stuff like that. And turning a new decade is really weird, but at the moment my immediate priority is just recovering from you-know-what and just going from there. So it's just going to be forever immortalized that on my birthday, October the 5th, on 2023 was when I caught it for a second time. First time was around early 2022, like February 2022. That's the first time when I actually caught it, and it sucks. Like if you ever caught it yourself, then you may not receive as severe symptoms of it because it affects people differently, but it honestly does suck. Like, even in the best case scenario, it does suck. And in this case, we're losing to pink balloons and all that jazz. So yeah, we need to use our ability on this round. There you go, that should do it now. And look at that, there's 2 phoenixes on the screen at that given point in time. Lovely days. Round 75 is done. Now we have a permanent phoenix on the screen thanks to getting the Wizard Lord Phoenix. So remember, there was a time with the Wizard Lord Phoenix where it didn't have a permanent phoenix in the sky like it does now. Like, it would only have a phoenix when you use the ability itself, and that's when it summons its molten fireballs out from all directions. That's 77. Deal with a bunch of fortified Merb class balloons. Very tough indeed, but not too tough for us. Also, I think the default attacks on the Wizard Lord Phoenix becomes more powerful, not just the fact that you can summon a great big bird. The only other great big bird that's more powerful is the purpley one from Magus Perfectus. But obviously that's not going to be possible in a chimps. I probably think guarantee that there's probably somebody out there that has managed to construct the Magus Perfectus in a chimps run. Not like in the first 200 rounds or so, but with like a true sun god with maximum support sacrifices, be able to get through more rounds because of the fact that you generate more money in a chimps game with support sacrifices on the sun temple than the true sun god, which is absurd. Like, it's the only thing really outside of the cash bug with regrow balloons that enables you to get more money at I don't think it should be a thing, but it happens nonetheless. So yeah, update 39 is coming very soon. Looking forward to seeing what changes are made throughout the game, or if there are going to be changes which hamper the ability for players to be able to do certain things, and that could also be a thing. 2 ZMGs on this round, not just the 1, but the 2. And that goes down rather nicely, good. Yeah, in 2 tower chimps, you always want to pursue bottom path so that you're able to, by default, pop camo balloons. Whereas, like in a 2 megapop scenario, you probably would want to go top path because you'll be able to do more damage that way because then you'll be able to use another tower to either give it camo detection or another tower that decamouflies balloons so that then this can target them, which is in and of itself a case scenario. I think actually when it comes to the 2 megapops and the 2 tower chimps achievements, I think the 2 megapops achievement is easier to get than the 2 tower chimps, because with 2 tower chimps you're just solely relying on 2 towers in order to get through those rounds, but with 2 megapops you're able to put down any number of towers that you'd like to have. The only constriction really is your tower placements, and hopefully you won't be able to get excuse me, a huge number of pops from towers that you don't intend to get a huge amount of pops with. Oh dear. Talking too much is probably not good for me, so oh dearie me. But we're here. We're still here. You, I, everyone else that's watching right now, your pet rock, 984. And we should get the Master Bomber on this round, actually. I think there was one time where I kept mispronouncing Master Bomber as Master Builder. And if any of you don't know what the Master Builder is, that's the Engineer Monkey's Paragon. So yeah, that was fun times. Fun times all around. Take a number of shots every time he says Master Builder rather than Master Bomber. Oh dear, I may go to the hospital for that. Yeah, let's put the Ninja Monkey on strong, so it's always targeting the strongest, most balloons with the bombs. And you notice that it now has unlimited range with the sticky bombs it deploys out now, which is lovely. Good, round 86 done and dealt with. Round 87 has a bunch of ZMGs. So yeah, the strongest most balloons are the ones in which the Master Bomber is targeting his sticky bombs with, which is good. Round 88, we have ourselves the first appearance of DDTs, which is, well, you're not welcome here nonetheless. You're fast and sneaky. Round 89, a bunch of these, lovely. Round 90, oh my gosh. These are some tough old cookies to crack, these ceramics are. But we are getting through them nonetheless, which is good. And 91, we're popping these just fine. We may need to change our targeting though, so we don't pop as many Moabs at any given point in time. But we should be able to get, yeah, we got through that rounds. Just barely though, but I think in the later rounds we should switch this to first or something. But at the moment, I'm not too concerned, actually. Are we able to do this? Ability this? I'm going to do this as many times without using the ability, because then that'll be on cooldown. We may need to use it when it's absolutely essential for using it. Round 93. Holy Christ, look at all this carnage. Round 94. Yeah, I did say in my sub-commander video I'll be doing some easier videos, but I'm like, oh, let's go for something a bit harder. Why not? Why not? Round 94. Also, this is not tearing me to shreds like other things could be. Like, I don't know, a 2 megapops with Balloon Crush. It's not a Balloon Crush itself that's the issue, it's affording the Balloon Crush that's the issue. Yeah, we'll use the ability now, and hopefully we'll be able to go through the rest of this round. Lovely days. Good. DTs are annoying, that's why we use it. Round 96. Yeah, this is getting very hectic. Very, very hectic. And why resort? Well, I really love this map. And it's really good for 2 tower chimps and all that jazz. Oh, Christ, yeah. Yeah, we need to change the targeting of this so that we're able to deal with these a bit more independently. Because we don't need to deal with the ZMGs and stuff like that at this given point in time. Although these DTs could be a bit of an issue. Oh, yeah. First, and then once the DTs spawn, then we're going to go to strong. Let's see. DDTs, where are you? Thank you. Yeah, let's just use the ability. We really need to use it. Yeah, all these ZMGs are going to pose a big problem if we don't do something about all this. We're just letting them sail right through. Sail right through. Oh, so many balloons here. It is absolutely mesmerizing. Oh, there they go down. Yeah, sometimes the Phoenix is having troubles trying to keep up with the movement speed of the balloons, the way it's not actually popping them and stuff like that. Oh gosh, a bunch of fortified DDTs. Not fun to say the least. So yeah, similar to regular round 97, except there's a bunch of fortified DDTs. If you can't work it out by now, having camo detection is essential. And that's done. Round 98, the beefiest round of them all. We're going to be using the ability at this round. There we go. Use it now, and hopefully we'll be able to do a lot of damage against all of these. Hopefully. The spawn of where the Wizard Lord Phoenix's big Phoenix spawns is really weird, because sometimes it can spawn in different places. So the actual schematics of how to find out where it's going to spawn, how to make most use of it, is sometimes inconsistent. But what is inconsistent at the moment is us not getting through round 98. Okay, that should be good. Should be. There we go, round 99. More fortified DDTs. And okay, so we have ourselves our bad here. And honestly, this normal one should be a piece of cake, but it's the fortified one around 100. Now that is a different ballpark altogether, so that's why we're not going to be using our ability again on this round. We're just going to let everything here be popped naturally, and honestly the timing of our abilities on round 100 is going to be paramount. So let's see, we're going to use it immediately. And yeah, the spawn of this Phoenix is really inconsistent. It can sometimes spawn to the left, sometimes spawn down, etc. Its preferred usage of the ability, that's when it's going to be key towards success or failure. Let's see, that's the second one done. But when it comes to the third one, we should not activate it immediately. We should really activate it when the DDTs are around the top area of the map. But then again, we still got the fortified ZMG to deal with. So let's see. Is that good? No, that's not good. Oh gosh, they're able to be stopped, but when it comes to actually popping them, it looks like we won't do any damage against them. We said use a camo priority. I hope then you're just going to solely target the DDTs. Let's use it now, actually. And they're still making it through. With better results that time, but they're still making it through. Okay, that's those DDTs dealt with, but we've still got these ZMGs to deal with, honestly. And yeah, I feel like these are going to make it too far. Yeah, it's an act of spawning the Wizard Lord Phoenix's Phoenix as late as possible, so that the ZMGs still kind of are intact, so that we're able to get our ability back in time. Okay, I think this is going to be even better, actually. Yeah, so we should just do it as early as possible. When our ability is active, we should just unleash it rather than trying to hold back and preserve the ZMGs. Let's just actually have it on board where this... Oh my god, because of where our Phoenix is, it means that it cannot be at the top of the map. Why do you spawn this way where you do that? Okay, perhaps with this we should time it. Yeah, let's time it now, I think, hopefully. Yeah, this should be the one. Yeah, we got it. We got it. So yeah, it's just a matter of fact of timing the fourth one so that you spawn it a bit later. I don't know why I was thinking of the third one being the one, but you need to delay it a little bit. But if you delay the fourth one so that hopefully when the big phoenix initially summons, you're able to catch all of those super fortified ceramics before they're able to leave the map. So yeah, that is still very hard in and of itself. It's down to the timing of the ability itself. As you can see, we've got 2.637 million pots. Something that is not possible in a regular chimps game. So yeah, there's that manner there. Hope you enjoyed the video as it is. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up if you've not done so already, a comment if you have not done so already, and subscribe if you've not done so already, so that you are able to see other content that I produce in the future. Like, I don't know, when the submarine paragon comes out, I'd like to do a video on all 8 paragons at level 100, even though when it comes to that, wait, this is still Friday, right? Ah, this is spawned early then. Well, I guess that'll be Saturday's video then. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, everybody.